what's going on, team? How can we not talk about it? AMC is the #1 stock that is traded today. Hit highs of 35% on the day, hit highs of overall $29, nearly $30 a share. I think it was up over 46% on the day alone, and I think it's up 120% just on the week. I want to congratulate. First off, the whole idea, if I understand this correctly, is it's just so great to see that a plan is actually going according to plan, because that necessarily wasn't the case. If I'm understanding this correctly, there's three main kind of Wall Street bet stocks. The first one was GME. It's not really so popular today. I think GME alone on the day, I think closed at 4%. Yeah, 4.77%. Another very popular one, especially today, is Space or Virgin Galactic, right? That one closed at 15%, which is great, but not as impressive as AMC. The idea of sticking it to the big guy, you guys know from the very beginning, this is something that we've been covering. It's not necessarily, let's be honest, something that we would encourage an absolute beginner or someone that doesn't want to get into a risky position to partake in, as again, great opportunity comes with great responsibility. And if you're just not there yet, then you're just not there yet. There's nothing else to it. But they have done such an amazing job, and a lot of people are speculating that, why is AMC going up so much today? Well, based off of my understanding, first off, short sellers are down $1.6 billion on the year alone, right? And a lot of them have to cover their short position. And by covering your short position, meaning buying back your shares, when you buy back your shares in a lump sum and you're a huge hedge fund, then guess what? By having a bunch of other people that are partaking in this AMC hold, and then you having to cover your short position, therefore having to go and buy back those shares, it just acts as more buying pressure, therefore shooting up the price of AMC. It's not 100% that they're all covering their short positions, but due to my understanding, this is in the very early stages of what they anticipate. I hear people talking about they think it's going to go to $400. They think it's going to go to $500 a share. I'm not here to talk about that. Let's be honest, no one can predict the future, but you could prepare for it. All I ever want to encourage you within my videos to do is to have a plan, right? An exit plan, a best case scenario plan, when to lock in profits, and feel free to share your thoughts down in the comment section. Do you think that AMC first can break $100 a share? Right, with all the activity that it has going on, being the #1 stock that was traded today, as well as do you think that it has the potential to hit $400 to $500 a share? I think it's super interesting. Of course, it's not something that I'm personally partaking in, but I just felt like I had to cover it, talk a little bit about what is causing the stock to go up today. A lot of people are just talking about short sellers having to cover their short position, and then simply encouraging, especially the beginner people, to have a plan, watch your position size, and don't put yourself in an uncomfortable position that you end up regretting. So congratulations to everyone that partook in AMC, and of course, we wish you nothing but the best. I want to talk about my positions today. How many of you guys, let me see a show of hands, saw the push on Tesla right before the market closed? I don't know if you guys saw the news right when the market closed. I think it was shared about 45 minutes ago. It's not anything crazy, but the talk of Tesla, right? One of the reasons it pulled on back is there is a battery shortage or chip shortage, and they are working and they're in the talk about being able to pay upfront for that shortage of chips. So as of right now, we saw a really strong push. Tesla hit highs of 631. What I decided to do when Tesla broke below 619, I began to buy. If you guys saw my video yesterday, I did well yesterday as well. I've been doing well all this week. This week alone was a very bullish week for the overall market and a very bullish week for Tesla. So it kind of goes hand in hand. Please also take into consideration that I have quite a bit of money invested in Tesla, so don't compare your position size to mine. But altogether, I made $20,000 today alone. I've already sold 400 of my shares of Tesla that I bought today, and I sold it at $629. I did my part in buying when I saw there to be an opportunity, when I saw it find a support intraday, and I decided to sell once we hit a little bit closer to that $630 resistance or $630 resistance level. So I'm very excited to follow up with Tesla. Of course, I still have over 1,000 shares invested in Tesla, but I need to make sure, right? I had over 2,000 shares just a couple of weeks ago. I need to make sure that I prepare my future self for success. So I don't want to always just think that Tesla's only going to go to the moon, but take into consideration, just like we talked about AMC, and just like we should with any stock, right? We can't always be blindsided that it has to go up. We have to think about the worst case scenario. And just mitigate risk, right? So I'm preparing for a pullback just in case it happens, but I also have a dollar amount invested that if it continues to push, then I can benefit from that push, right? So I want to have enough buying power left over that I can buy another 1,000 shares of Tesla if it breaks below 550 a share. That's kind of the plan. Also, if you guys pay attention, you guys had nothing but great things to say about Peloton. I invested a little bit more on Peloton just due to how it began to perform. And you guys could see Peloton today alone cleared over 2%. So it hit highs of 112, my apologies. And it's up during the aftermarket hours. It doesn't have to continue to increase or uptrend. I'm almost fully invested. I plan to be in with $100,000. And right now I have $89,000 invested. 10,000 of those 89,000 is profit from my averaging up already into Tesla, averaging up into PTO. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Where do I see PTO going? Well, from where we're at as of right now to previous highs, I see there to be potential, especially them investing into that new US factory, investing $400 million. Do I expect that to happen anytime soon? No. And this is why, again, I'm comfortable holding PTON, and that's my intention. All we ever like to share with you is never put yourself in a position to fail. And if you go all in and you expect it to recover within a very short period of time, you're kind of just setting your future self up for failure, right? Just make sure that you have a good head on your shoulders, that your position size is effective, and that you mitigate risk in some form of way. So that was really just an update. It was a very easy day. Everything was green, so it was very easy to be green. So I hope that you guys ended the day in the green. Tomorrow is Friday. A lot of you guys know that we're hosting our free live trading session. You don't have to do anything special. I'm going to be hosting the free live trading session on YouTube. It's free. It's going to be at market open. So whenever the market opens, wherever it is that you are, that's when I'm going to be live. If you want to tune on in, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can turn on your post notifications, and YouTube should alert you when it is that I go live. You guys can feel free to follow me on Instagram. Friendly reminder, I only have one Instagram account. There's so many fake ones out there. And I have 186,000 followers on Instagram, and I will post the link there right before I go live, or you can join our free Facebook group, which is that first link down below. So wanted to update you guys on how I traded today, how I did updates on my position and my position size, adding more to Tesla and then selling it, and then adding more into PTON and then holding it, and of course having to talk about the most popular stock today, and that's definitely AMC. I'm excited to follow up just for the sake of all of you guys and how crazy it is. What a time to be alive, right? How crazy it is that AMC is pushing, and wish you guys nothing but the best. Hope you guys approach this with a proper plan in place, and just doing your part in mitigating risk if it were to pull back, again, worst case scenario. So again, I'll see you tomorrow for our free live trading session. If you're going to be tuning on in, make sure you drop a thumbs up. Don't forget to stay connected with our free Facebook group. That's that first link down below. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.